could say that he's suffered more than most in the Liverpool team. It's always going to be a sellout to see the local heroes take on Liverpool. Kenny Dalglish, who is back as the boss for his second reign in the Premier League, just 4 points above relegation and trying to avoid Blackpool doing a double over them.
They'll create lots of chances, but they'll concede them also, and that will encourage that man there, Fernando Torres, an innate ability to score goals. He'll want that to resurface tonight. YazanM8x and counter in wide areas.
It's a great ball for Fernando Torres. Full on goal! Torres makes his mark in Kenny Dalglish's first Premier League game. King Kenny would have been proud of a finish like that.
Well, I started the piece in the Robin saying he has an innate ability to score goals. He was born to score goals. People will write him off continually. He'll have his critics, but that's how he answers them. It's a fantastic finish, it really was. Good counter-attacking play, and there's the incisive pass. He was borderline offside, but he timed his run brilliantly, and what an emphatic finish. There's the pass from Kelly. It's an acute angle, but what a wonderful finish. The master marksman at the top of his game.
I think he's enjoying his new job. Just the start that Kenny Dalglish wanted. 2 minutes gone. Torres gives Liverpool the lead. Blackpool come back, unrelenting. But that was, I hate to say, world-class from Fernando Torres. Not like a throwback to the player they signed a couple of years back tonight as well. There have been a couple of bits this week ignored by the Blackpool manager, and there's a late challenge there from Torres on Cathcart. Well, some have said that Torres has been a little disinterested of late. He's fired up tonight. There is Torres going hunting for the ball. Ran into the defender. Kelly was making a good run down the right-hand side. Kelly gets it now. Well, it was a lightning, frightening start for Liverpool.
He's carried on from there.
It was a great run on the blind side from Raul Morelos. Lucas. Shouter and baller tonight on the touchline.
A right tight decision, but the correct one by the assistant. Keeps his flag down, and it's a fantastic finish. It really was. He didn't have much to aim at. People may point to Kingston going down early, but take nothing away whatsoever from that finish. It was terrific.
Hence their lowly position. Morelos, lay off.
And Liverpool players have been allowed space just in behind the Blackpool midfield. YazanM8x Paul got possession now. Torres lost possession easily there. Neil Erdley.
Torres to Lucas. Needs to reignite this man Torres and link him up with Dirk Kuyt.
In defence of the Serbian, I don't think it was intentionally. It does hit his harm, but I think when he goes up for the header, he's indicating it hits his elbow, but when your arms are outstretched like that.
Morelos, too strong the pass for Torres.
I think it's something he's accustomed to. Sometimes it'll bounce off him and his touch will be off, but
kept his eye on the ball and not the man. This is Vaughan. Ankle clipped by Torres. There's Torres. It's pretty fire in the centre of Bloomfield Road. Lucas available. Torres. Poor pass to Cam, sends Blackpool away. Agger. Torres. YazanM8x. Liverpool very much playing this game on the front foot whenever possible. Torres. Just the one chance. A lovely ball. Brilliant ball inside to Cam. Paulson to Torres.
Because they've got into real good areas. Just like that there. Got into good positions, and sometimes have got into offside positions or haven't been astute enough with their balls in between the lines and in between defences. I think that's what will be the half-time team talk for Kenny Dalglish. Just be a little bit cleverer around the 18-yard box and take a little bit more care.
And Torres playing with verve and passion. Goals have dried up of late before tonight. Only one. Can they complete the half with a second goal?
I think it was ever going to be given.
ball from Torres, just a little bit too much. Final act of the first half as Kenny Dalglish will work through his half-time team talk. Whatever he said before, the game worked well because Liverpool took a lightning quick lead. A wonderful finish from Fernando Torres. Delivered his half-time team talk. The old days, I'm sure the mainly British-based players understand most of the words. I was wondering what the foreign players make of Kenny's half-time lecture. Exactly.
He doesn't work for
impressed on his recall. That's a great ball to Fernando Torres. Liverpool given the advantage. Cathcart closing down Torres. After an early slip by Blackpool's defenders, they've had the measure of the Spaniard.
They did. They closed him out in the end. Just going back to what you said, Rob, I'm sure
It is onside. Liverpool can believe the look comes to Torres. Well, he's going for the spectacular tonight. Doesn't want to score tap-ins, does he?
Well, I wondered if he was going to get over the back of Stephen Craning and look to get ahead on this, but he decided to be on his heels and wait for it, and he's seen the flight of it, and he took his time. We know he has the technique and the ability. They was looking for an offside flag on YazanM8x. Decent technique, but he just can't keep above it to keep it down.
And to mind his P's and Q's, but down on the shop floor. He's enjoying the industrial language. Referee stops players. Ian Evatt is down.
Yeah, I didn't think there was much in that. Surprised that Ian Evatt has stayed down for this length of time. Sure, he'll be able to get up from this one and dust himself off.
Ian Evatt's okay, thankfully. Kelly. Overhit, but brilliantly taken by Torres. Class control from the Spaniard. Tries to get the shot in, and Kingston was very wise to that.
Yeah, real good play again, wasn't it, from Fernando Torres, just to get that half a yard.
Well, he seems to have got his appetite back, Fernando Torres. Yet to score a goal for Liverpool. Barging his way through is Fernando Torres, who may be on his final warning now. The referee putting it down to the fact that, sorry Dean, but forwards aren't great at challenging.
Well, talking about forwards, just the inclusion now of Matty Phillips, who you talked about him being exciting. He's an effervescent David Ngog to go alongside Fernando Torres.
First week of October.
Maybe that's the only predictable side, but you wouldn't have predicted this after Fernando Torres had scored within a couple of minutes of this game.
Torres puts the cross in. Morelos! Almost an immediate comeback from Liverpool.
Well, a decent response from the away side. Good run in and a great first touch from Fernando Torres, just to drag it out of the air and just drift it into the area as he sees Morelos making a run. It's just behind him. He has to just check his run, and that makes it more difficult, and that's probably why he doesn't get it on the target.
Track for their first double over Liverpool since 1946-47.
They were outnumbered in there. 3 tangerine shirts against 2, and then Lucas got back.
Ideas, the creative minds have been from the players wearing tangerine. Here's Fernando Torres.
I think they've shown it all through this season, a confidence to try flicks on the edge of the 18-yard box. They've got that inventiveness, haven't they, the home side. As Fernando Torres
at Bloomfield Road back in August. Ball is floated in. Lucas is up there again. That's a handball.
Yeah, but there's
a push been initially a push in the back.
And maybe a yellow card for him, Rob. I think the reaction there, dissent from the Spaniard to the decision from the referee. There's the slightest of nudges in the back, isn't there? Good spot by the official.
Well, he was still smarting from the foul 30 seconds before that led to the free kick.
Well, he's got more and more frustrated as Fernando Torres. And there you see that little push on Cathcart. Good spot.
But they may have been heading out of the FA Cup. They were 3 points clear at the top of the English pyramid. There's some work to be done. Shelvey gets his first touch, takes the deflection. They got off to a great start tonight, Liverpool. King Kenny has some work to do.